Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jorge San Martin, and I will be presenting today Deliverable 6 on System for Management. Today is December 3rd, 2017. System for Management was created by Dr. Rensis Likert. He created this to increase efficiency of an organization um, by being influenced by these systems. System for Management is a system-wide approach that describes firms on a range from systems 1 through 4. There are 4 different types of organizations within System for Management. The organizations range from authoritative and autocratic to participative. In the System 1 organization, it is more of exploitative, authoritative, meaning that there's not much communication between the leaders and the employees. There is disengagement and lack of employee morale. And then System 2 is a benevolent, authoritative, which, it means that there's more. There's starting to be a little bit more communication between the employees and the leaders, but it's still not quite there. Then we get to System 3, where it's more of a consultative system. And then you get to System 4, which is all employees are participating. Leaders make time to interact positively with their employees. It's completely opposite from System 1, and so there's more of a layered process in place and procedural perspective. And then employees are not robots, so they actually take the time to, um, the leaders take the time to acknowledge the work that the employees are doing, which therefore increases employee morale. Next, I'm going to talk about what is learning organization and what positive effect does it have on the organization. Systematic change program is strategically designed to reduce organizational layers. This system helps foster higher levels of involvement, participation, and collaboration among all the organizational members, including frontline staff and middle and upper level management. Um, what's important about the learning organization system is that it it's almost like it brings the team together, which when everybody's communicating across the lines, it actually helps the organization move forward and continue being more productive. Um, Also, it helps in emphasizing self-directed learning. For those of you that don't know what self-directed learning, it's where an employee takes accountability for their learning and training needs. So therefore, management doesn't have to be on top of the employees at all times. This gives management a little break, and then also it gives it a chance for employees to be, step up and take accountability for their job. And also, learning organization focuses on 4 areas, which is accountability, empowered employees, effective teamwork, and participation. And so this is a system that helps in all 4 of those areas. Some common mistakes when companies choose to use other systems. Well, when companies and leaders of the organizations choose to use different systems, sometimes it creates lack of employee engagement. It also creates lack of effective teamwork. And then there's gaps in performance and productivity, and then increase in stress. And so, what organizations need to do is they need to first examine their current system to identify what areas need to be improved, so that they may prevent mistakes from happening. So, how can the new company become a high performing company? Well, it starts with the leader. So managers and leaders of the organization need to have great attitude, enthusiasm. They have to have aptitude and interpersonal skills. Without these, it's going to be really tough to become a high performing company. Leaders need to display full engagement in the process of improvement, and they need to model the way and show that the employees that they are doing it, because otherwise, how are the employees gonna want to do their job if they see management slacking? Foster a collaborative and inclusive environment. This is super important, and it's the key to becoming a high performing company. If management and leadership chooses not to include their employees, it's going to create lack of employee morale. It's going to you know have employees feel like they're lacking the skills necessary to do their job. And so by fostering a collaborative and inclusive environment, it builds trust between management and the employees. So it's important to have an open door policy so that employees feel comfortable sharing their ideas. And again, empowering the employees is huge. This will again engage the employees and prevent high employee turnover in the organization. So in conclusion, my recommendation would be for the leaders of the organization to stick with using the System 4. Again, in System 4, there's full communication between the management and the employees. Employees seem to be more engaged. Less lack of there's less lack confusion or uncertainty between the employees and the management. And then they also, I would recommend that they involve the learning organization system because it helps foster higher levels of involvement, participation, and collaboration among all the members of the team. And then lastly, leaders need to continue to be enthusiastic and need to be able to foster a participative and collaborative environment to be able to become a high performing team. If they don't have the right attitude, they will never have the right performing team. All right, thank you, and that concludes my presentation.